guys. Today I am going to be walking you guys through the process of how I figured out what size bearings to get for my engine, for the main bearings and for the rod bearings. But I had a hell of a time trying to decipher what color or size, aka size, I needed to get based on what they put in there at the factory. Today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I found that out. It took me like 3 days to find this information on where to find it, so I really hope this speeds up the process for some of you guys. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alrighty everybody, so the first step in determining what size or color bearings to get for your Honda engine starts with, well, mine's a B18, B1 specifically, starts with the bottom side of the block here. If you look on, where the oil pan was here, you'll see some letters etched in to the block. So that's going to be C, C, B, C, D. You're obviously going to want to write these down. I would advise in a notebook of some sort. So that's going to be C, C, B, C, D. Easy enough, right? Like I said, write them down somewhere so you don't forget the order. I did mark the flywheel and the harmonic balancer, pulley, timing belt, whatever end that is referred to as, just so I know which is which. But you can see there I have C, C, B, C, D. Next, you're going to want to look for some numbers. So the numbers are going to be located on your crankshaft here, which if you look closely, there are 5 numbers on the crankshaft. So there's 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 2. So luckily mine were 2s all the way across the board, so you're just going to want to write that down. Again, keep in mind the flywheel side and the crank side. So mine's nice and easy though, 2s all the way across. Once you have your color code with your letter and number, you're going to want to find a Honda bearing chart. So I have one in this handy book that I got for like 15 bucks. It's how to build a B series engine. If you're someone like me and is starting from pretty much scratch, other than your basic automotive work, this is going to be a very important tool to have. It has from disassembly to reassembly and everything you need in between. So this is the color chart or size chart that you're going to go off of once you have your code. So if we look at mine, we got C2, so that's going to be a green one. Another C2, another green one. B2, that's going to be yellow. C2, green, and then D2 is brown. So I just went ahead and ordered all those bearings from the dealership. I did kind of take a chance. I don't know if it specifies anywhere whether you're supposed to, what is supposed to be upper and lower. So I just kind of ordered both upper and lower, and I'm just going to plastic gauge it and hope that, everything measures out correctly. I also have the rod bearing size here. So to get the rod bearing size, you're going to want to go back over to the crank. And right here, you can see a few letters. So there's C, C, B, and B. So obviously there's only 4 letters there, and there's 4 rod journals, where there were 5 numbers and 5 rod journals. So makes sense, right? All right, so those are going to be your rod journal codes, taken from right there, or letters at least. And then you're going to ask, where are the numbers? That was my next question. The corresponding numbers are located on your stock connecting rods. So you can see there's a 2, 2, and that one's 2, 2. So luckily mine were 2s all the way across the board, which is actually pretty easy. I ended up not ordering exactly what colors those are because I did end up getting aftermarket connecting rods and pistons. So I read a few places that if you get aftermarket connecting rods and pistons, you're going to want to take them to the machine shop to get measured with the journal. You can tell I was trying to do something like that with this stupid Harbor Freight caliper, but that's obviously not going to work. So I'm going to take these back to the machine shop so they can get bore gauged and mic'd to tell me exactly what bearings I need to buy. I just pretty much wanted to give you guys a heads up on where to find all this information, because it took me about 3 days to feel comfortable enough to just say, okay, this is it, this is where you find it, this is what I'm going with. So I'm not a professional. I'll let you guys know how it works. If I am completely wrong, please correct me. If you guys have any advice, drop it in the comments below. But other than that, please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.